Hello everyone, good morning, good afternoon, good evening to everyone present on that side. I again welcome each and everyone on the Live Physics VK channel. So, on this channel you all know that we always discuss about the syllabus that we have in a class 10th, 11th and 12th, and with the continuing your class 12th and the topic electrostats, and in the electrostats we are dealing with the subtopic name as a capacitance. And till now we have done something related to capacitance that we have discussed is means what is the capacitor, what is the basic concept behind the capacitor. We have studied the two different shapes or two different types of the capacitor, spherical and the parallel plate capacitor, we also called as a PPC. After this, in a previous lecture that we discussed about the capacitor is the energy stored in the capacitor, energy density, and at last the most important thing that we discussed in the previous lecture was the redistribution of the charges. Means when the two capacitors of different potential are in contact with each other, then there would be a sharing of the charge, there would be a redistribution of the charge, and that sharing or the redistribution will continue till the common potential is attained in both the bodies, and just after that we obtain an expression that during this redistribution of the charge there is some loss in the energy, and we obtain the expression for that loss in the energy. So this was the thing that we have studied in the previous lecture, and with the continue with that, now in this lecture I want to start with the numericals which are related to our previous lecture only. So I am writing some of the important formulas that was a part of the previous lecture. The first one, let's suppose we have a first body with capacitance C1, potential V1, second body with C2 and V2. So since both have initial different potential, but after sharing or after connecting by some conducting wire, there would be a sharing of the charges, and that sharing will continue up to the common potential. And what is that common potential? C1 V1 plus C2 V2 divided by C1 plus C2. So this is our common potential जो हमारे पास available है. And after this we came to know that during this sharing means, so this was the initial condition. So after the sharing the capacitance would remain the same, but the potential will be common in both of them. So this is the story of after sharing, and during this process there is some loss in the energy. And what is that energy loss? This is your half C1 C2 bracket V1 minus V2 whole square divided by C1 plus C2. So this was the energy loss. Energy loss means you can say initial energy minus final energy, and I have discussed the important term related to that. Here we are finding initial minus final, not the final minus initial, because final minus initial gives us the idea about the change, and the change in energy was negative in the previous lecture, and that negative sign implies that the energy is lost. So we are already mentioning the loss in energy. So these are the two relevant formulas which are going to be the important key point for the next numerical. So let's start with that numerical. So here I have taken the two numericals in front of you. As usual, I am going to do the first numerical clear out. पहला numerical मैं अच्छे से करूँगा. We will solve it, try to solve it completely. For the second, I will just only give you the hint. You will try by yourself. So because the second is itself the part of your NCERT exercise. So आपके NCERT exercise में है, but you can easily understand. So first of all, let's start with the first one. What is in the question? First one says a capacitor of capacitance 6 microfarad. So imagine we have a first capacitor with capacitance C1. I am writing here C1 is 6 microfarad. For this particular type of numerical, it is my personal suggestion to everyone out there is that please, for this type of numerical, when he is talking about that first capacitor has this data but it is connected with another capacitor, जब भी ऐसा बात होता है connector का और connecting the two things, please always write the given part in the form of diagram. Diagram की फॉर्म में जाइए. मैंने आपसे लास्ट लेक्चर में भी कहा था कि the way you are or the way we are doing the derivation, the same way is the for the numerical attemptation. So you attempt your numerical. C1 is 6 microfarad is charged with potential 150 volt. So what is the potential of first capacitor? 150 volt. So C1 V1. The potential falls to 90 volt. So the potential falls to 90 volt when another uncharged capacitor is connected. So we have another capacitor, but what is the capacitance? We do not know. But this another capacitor is uncharged. The another capacitor with whom the first capacitor is connected, this another capacitor is uncharged. उसमें कोई चार्ज नहीं है. And if it is not been any charge stored, अगर उसमें चार्ज ही stored नहीं है, so there would be no potential in that capacitor. So what is the potential of second capacitor? 0. So the first capacitor with 6 microfarad with potential 150 volt is connected with another capacitor. We do not have the value for that, but it is uncharged. So when they are connected, so this is again your before story. Before sharing आपका story ऐसा है. And after sharing, the first capacitor C1, since capacitance remain the same, second capacitor C2 जो अभी भी हमारे लिए unknown है, but after sharing means after connecting, the potential falls to 90 volt. So after connecting both the capacitor, the potential falls to 90 volt. So what is 90 volt? 90 volt is that potential which is being after the sharing the charges, or you can say what is the common potential is 90 volt. Common potential. So that's why the symbol would be V for both of them. दोनों के लिए potential same होगा after sharing. So हमारे पास before का story है, after का story है. Let's work on that. So we all know that what? Since common potential. So what is common potential? V is equal to C1 V1 plus C2 V2 divided by C1 plus C2. So what are the factors that has been given to us? We have common potential which is 90 volt. We have first capacitance 6 microfarad into V1 which is 150 volt plus C2. I do not know what is the value of C2, नहीं मालूम. C2 को C2 ही रहने देते हैं, but V2 is 0. Why V2 is 0? Because the second capacitor is uncharged. So second capacitor uncharged था, divided by C1 plus C2 which is equal to 6 microfarad plus C2. Done? So if we solve that, so what we have 90 is equal to 6 micro 10 power minus 6 into 150 divided by 6 into 10 power minus 6 plus C2. So if we cross multiply or if we try to solve, so 3 5s are 15, 3 3s are 9, 3 2s are 6. So it would be 5 2s are 10. So it would be 6 into 10 power minus 6 plus C2 is equal to 10 into 10 power minus 6. And when we transfer this 6 into 10 to the power minus 6 on that side, it would be subtract. So 10 minus 6, it would be 4 into 10 power minus 6 farad. And 10 power minus 6 is micro. So what is the capacitance of second? 4 microfarad. So what is the capacitance of second capacitor? Because in the first part he is asking find the capacitance of other capacitor. So what is the capacitance of other? 4 microfarad. Done? Okay. So by this manner we have done the first thing where we apply. So इसके लिए आपको केवल आपके डायग्राम पे भरोसा होना चाहिए. You have to write down या और यही आपका given है. So this is your given part only. Done with the first part. Please first of all note it down that. Okay. So since we came to know that what is the capacitance of second. So we have now answer first part. C2 is 4 microfarad. So we have solved this. Now in the second part he is asking energy loss during the sharing. So we have to find out energy loss. So delta U loss is initial energy minus final energy. Either if someone has decided no sir I know the basic formula for loss initial minus final, क्योंकि loss है तो इसका मतलब initial ज़्यादा होगा और finally definitely would be low as comparison to initial value. So that's why I will go or I will decide to go with initial minus final. So first of all I will find out initial energy. Initial energy. Initial means before. So first of all you have to study before concept. So what is the formula for energy? Half CV square. So what is its energy? Half C1 V1 square plus half C2 and V2 is 0 square. So what is your initial energy? Half C1 is 6 microfarad and V1 is 150 square. I think we can solve this out. Okay. So this is our initial energy. Now please help me in the final energy. So what would be the final energy? Final means after sharing. Now you have to look on the diagram of after. So its capacitance is 6 but its potential is 90 after sharing. So it would become half C1 V square plus half C2 V square. The potential in both the capacitors would be same and the second capacitor wo already aa chuka hai. So by this manner you can calculate final energy, and once you have initial energy, once you have final energy, what we can do? We can do initial minus final, and this will give us you what? Energy loss. So either if you want to go with the basic concept, you can go also in the basic. If someone is capable, and I will request कि आप लोग इसे याद कर लीजिए because it will save your time. What is the expression for energy loss after initial minus final? It would be half C1 C2 V1 minus V2 whole square divided by C1 plus C2. Now we have the direct formula for the energy loss. We will place the value of C1 6 microfarad, C2 4 microfarad, V1 is 150, V2 was 0. V2 was 0 divided by C1 plus C2. Okay, so this is the advantage of calculating that energy loss कि हम लोग इसे directly कर सकते हैं. If in the examination होगा नहीं, but if you found that okay I am not comfortable with the expression, मेरे पास expression completely नहीं है, I am little bit confused, वैसे तो practice हो ही जाएगा, but फिर भी the alternate method you will calculate. Please calculate the initial energy separately, final energy separately, and then finally subtract them. You can have the energy loss. So am I clear with the second part? So by this manner we can attempt the first numerical. Done? Okay. So in a same manner I am just only going to discuss the second numerical. केवल second numerical को आपके साथ discuss करूँगा, and you will write or you will solve both the numericals in your fair notebook, please. So the second numerical, which is the part of our NCERT exercise, what is there in the second numerical is being given? A 600 picofarad capacitor. So we have the first capacitor C1 is 600 picofarad. Pico means 10 power negative 12 farad is charged by 200 volts. So it is being charged by 200 volt. Okay. It is connected to another identical uncharged capacitor. So this statement or this line contains various meanings. इसमें बहुत सारा meaning छुपा हुआ है. So this capacitor is connected to another we have the another capacitor, but it is identical. So identical means the capacitance of second capacitor should be 600 picofarad. Means second का भी capacitance same ही होना चाहिए because both are identical, but it is uncharged. So the second capacitor is uncharged, so it means its potential is 0. So this statement gives you various information about the second capacitor. So this is our before condition. you can say initial condition. Now teacher is asking calculate common potential, and this is our final condition. This will have C1, this would have C2, and the common potential. So first of all, he is asking for common potential. I think you can do with the common potential. It is C1 V1 plus C2 V2 divided by C1 plus C2. I think you can go with that. But here the C1 and C2 numerically equal because they are identical. He is talking about identical. But the second capacitor is 0 volt because it is uncharged. Second thing that I want to discuss, he is asking for the energy loss. Simple question, that the energy loss, either you go initial minus final, or either if you remember the formula, half C1 C2 V1 minus V2 whole square divided by C1 plus C2. Okay, it doesn't matter whether you are going with V1 minus V2 or you are going V2 minus V1. इसमें please कोई confuse ना हो, because as I told you in the previous lecture, whether you go A minus B whole square or whether you go B minus A whole square, numerically the answer would be the same. Okay, so whether you go A minus B or B minus A, because finally वो square है तो आपका magnitude positive में वही आने वाला. Done? So here the two numericals that you have to do in your fair notebook just after the topic of the redistribution of the charges. Done? Okay, so you will note it down both the numericals, and these two numericals either you can note down from the board, so either you can note down from here and you would have a just snapshot of both the numericals just after it. Okay, so since we have studied about the concept of sharing or the redistribution of the charges. Now, I would like to take, before going to the next topic, I would like to take just only 2 to 3 minutes on a small topic, the topic that we have studied. What is that topic जो हम लोग already पढ़ चुके हैं इसका? Remember, there was the first part of the electrostats, and we call that first part as electric force. Remember electric force, so now you have to go in a rewind. So in that electric force, we have done the numericals related to the electric force, because in electric force derivations कुछ ज़्यादा थे नहीं, but there was certain and there was various varieties of the numerical related to the electric force. In those varieties of the numerical, there was a one variety, or you can say the type 1 numerical. So I am asking you to rewind yourself, go back in your notebook, open your notebook and check out the first type of the numerical. And what was that first type of a numerical, please? That if we have a first body with the charge Q, if we have second body Q1, we have second body with the charge Q2. If both the bodies are in contact, then after contact, the average, the final charge is equal to the average of both the charges. Done? This was the question जो हम लोग already apply करते थे. This was the thing. कि means when the two bodies are in contact with each other, then the final charge in both the bodies would be average of both of them. And at that point, मीन्स बहुत लोगों ने इस बात को पॉइंट में मैंने पहले ही बोल दिया था लेक्चर में, बट फिर भी डाउट्स आए थे कि सर व्हाई इट इज हैपनिंग. एंड एट दैट टाइम आई मेंशन यू दैट आई विल गिव यू द आंसर फॉर दैट, बट वी हैव टू वेट फॉर सम टाइम टू क्लियर सम टेक्निकलिटीज. एंड नाउ दोस टेक्निकल पार्ट हैज बीन ओवर. सो हियर what we have learned previously and how we can prove. So let's suppose a body A of charge Q is connected to identical uncharged body B. So final charge in both the bodies. Final charge in both bodies क्या होने वाले हैं? Okay, so we have body A which have the charge Q. Okay, we have body B, but this body is identical. Okay, So there are two things. So let's suppose the first body having charge q. So let's suppose the first body has a capacitance C. Capacitance C. Second body is identical. So the capacitance of second body should be C. But the second body is uncharged. So the potential for the second body is 0. And since the first body is charged, definitely इसका मतलब उसके पास कुछ potential होगा. So let's suppose that potential is V1. So what we have now? We have a first body having charge Q. So Q is the amount of charge stored in the first body. Let's suppose whose capacitance is C. अगर वो charge store कर रहा है तो उसका charge store करने का कुछ ability होगा. Let's suppose that its capacitance is C, and since it is charged, so definitely it would have some potential. And imagine that the potential of the first body is V1. We have a second body which is identical. So definitely its capacitance means its ability to store the charge is similarly like the A. But this second body means body B is uncharged. तो इसमें कोई charge नहीं है. So the charge in the second body is 0. So charge in the second body is initially 0. So Q2 0 है. That's why the potential in the second body is 0. Now he is asking what is the final charge in both the bodies. So according to that type 1 logic जहां पे हम लोगों ने इलेक्ट्रिक फोर्स में सीखा था, तो वहां पे हम लोग कैसे निकालते थे? फर्स्ट बॉडी विद द चार्ज q, सेकंड बॉडी विद द 0. So q final. So the final charge in both the bodies is average of both of them. Q plus 0 by 2 would be q by 2. So what would be the final charge in the first body? Q by 2. What would be the final charge in the second body? It would also be q by 2. So this was the direct method that we applied there. वो directly apply करते थे हम लोग. Now I want to give you the proof for that, क्योंकि हम उस चीज को पढ़ चुके हैं. So definitely when we connect the two bodies, जहाँ पे हम लोगों ने उस टाइप 1 में, ये हमारे NCERT के 1.1 मींस इलेक्ट्रिक फोर्स में NCERT का भी न्यूमेरिकल है. तो ये थोड़ा सा चीज हो जाता है that when we study something or when I am explaining something, जब हम स्टार्टिंग में बात करते हैं तो स्टार्टिंग में might be you feel that कि teacher is just or I am just only giving you the information. कई बार हम चीज आपको केवल आपको लगता है कि केवल information आ रही है, उसके पीछे का लॉजिक नहीं मिल रहा है. But the logic, जैसे जैसे आप लोग स्टार्टिंग में चीजों को आगे पढ़ते जाएंगे, आपको सारी चीजें लॉजिकली क्लियर होती जाएंगी. Because this subject is wider interconnection to each and everyone. आप उसमें connected है. At that time, definitely if I say, उस टाइम अगर मैं आपको बोलता कैपेसिटेंस और अगर मैं आपको ये लॉजिक देता तो it would be very much difficult to you. Because to understand this logic, first of all, we have to understand electric field. हमें पहले electric field को समझना पड़ेगा, हमें electric potential को समझना पड़ेगा, हमें capacitance को समझना पड़ेगा. जब ये सारी चीज समझ में आएंगी तब इस चीज का प्रूफ हो सकता है. Now we are going to prove it because we understood all the things. So what we have, this is the initial state of the body. So since both the bodies are going to be connected, so what we are going to have? A common potential. Common potential. So common potential is C1 V1 plus C2 V2 divided by C1 plus C2. So the first capacitance is C. Potential is V1 C. The second potential is 0 because the second body was uncharged, divided by C plus C. So it would be C V1 by 2C, and the common potential is V1 by 2. So common potential is V1 by 2. So after sharing first body with the capacitance C and common potential V is equal to V1 by 2. Second body with the capacitance C because it is identical, but its common potential would be also V by 2 क्योंकि दोनों का potential same होगा V1 by 2. Okay, now if I talk about the charge of the first body, so charge of the first body Q is equal to CV1. Q is equal to CV na. So this is the charge in the first body. Charge in the second body C into V2 which was 0. So second body में कोई charge ही नहीं था because there was no potential. Now what is the charge in the first body? Final charge in the first body Q1 dash. Let's suppose. So Q is equal to CV capacitance and the potential of the first body, और अब potential कितना first body का? V, which is the common potential. It would be CV1 by 2 because V is equal to V1 by 2. And what is CV1? Q. So what is the charge in the first body after sharing? Q by 2. Similarly, the charge in second body it would be QCV because capacitance is same and potential is also same after sharing. It would be CV1 by 2 or Q2 dash is equal to Q by 2 because CV1 is equal to Q. So after sharing, the charge in both the bodies is Q by 2, Q by 2. And what is Q by 2? Q by 2 is the average of both the charges. ये वो डायरेक्ट शॉर्टकट था जो हम लोगों ने वहां पे उस टाइम केवल रिमेंबर किया, याद किया. But this is the technical and the final reason that you can explain to everyone. अब आप सबको समझा सकते हैं that when the two bodies are connected, जब भी दो bodies आपस में connected होती हैं, the sharing of the charges would be average of both of them. और हम लोग ज्यादातर second body को uncharged ही लेते थे, if you remember. A body B is connected to the body A, a body uncharged B. वो जो numerical था ना, it would be like that. I hope you get the answer for this. आपको उस सवाल का जवाब starting means the lecture number second. Lecture number second पे बात किया था and this is the lecture number 17. So lecture number second उसका आंसर हम लोगों ने lecture number 17 में निकाल के दिया है and that's why these chapters or these units are wider. बहुत लंबी हैं, हम लोगों ने बहुत टाइम लगा दिया but it has been an effective manner. Or we are interconnecting each and everything. So I hope you got the answer. If someone want to write down, please. ये चीज आप लोगों ने पहले भी लिखा हुआ है वहां पे, but it is just only the proof for that. Okay? Okay. Now, since we have discussed the redistribution of the charges, हम लोगों ने charges का redistribution कर दिया है. Now, what we are going to discuss the final and the last topic of this unit. और you can say this chapter. इस chapter का last topic है capacitance. Last topic means on the behalf of derivation last है, but there are some technical, some more different type of variety of the numerical जो हम लोग आगे discuss करेंगे. But on the basis of theoretical point, this is the last. And what is that last topic? The last topic is dielectric slab in capacitor. So we have studied that, we have discussed the parallel plate capacitor. So if I write down or if I draw here again, check this out. I have a parallel plate capacitor. Okay, so the capacitance for the parallel plate capacitor is A efficient naught by D, where A stands for the area of the plate, efficient naught stands for the permittivity of the medium, and D stands for the separation. So this is the capacitance in air. Capacitance in medium, what it would be? A efficient naught K by D. That means permittivity in air is going to multiply with the dielectric constant, or also called as the relative permittivity, or you can say the capacitance will increase by K times. But this would be happen if we fill the whole space with the medium. जब हम लोग ये पूरा medium, पूरा जो space in between the plates है, जहाँ पे air था, वहाँ पे कोई particular medium add करते तब. But what is going to happen when we are going to insert the medium? हम लोग medium तो insert करेंगे, but that medium is not going to fully cover the whole space. वो मीडियम कंप्लीट स्पेस को फिल नहीं करने वाला है. एंड फॉर दैट आई हैव टेकन और वी आर गोइंग टू टेक अ डाइलेक्ट्रिक स्लैब. डाइलेक्ट्रिक वर्ड मींस इंसुलेटर, मींस दैट एनीथिंग व्हिच डू नॉट अलाउ द फ्लो ऑफ चार्ज. यही कर रहे हैं हम लोग. तो ऑब्वियसली बात है, इलेक्ट्रोस्टैट्स में हम चार्ज को फ्लो नहीं करवाना चाहते. वी वांट द चार्ज टू बी स्टोर्ड. तो फॉर दैट वी आर यूजिंग अ डाइलेक्ट्रिक. But that dielectric slab word आप लोग familiar हैं. glass slab, remember glass slab जो 10th class में भी आप लोगों ने देखा था. That means a solid body. So in the same manner, let's suppose this is the dielectric slab. It is made up of glass or any insulator का बना हो सकता है जिसका अपना एक relative permittivity होगा. We are going to insert in between the plate like this. हम लोग प्लेट के बीच में इस तरीके से रखने वाले हैं. So this is the dielectric slab that we are going to have. So by inserting this, what is happening there? We have the two plates, and in between plates we have a medium. But this medium is not covering the complete space. ये medium पूरे space को fill नहीं कर रहा है. What is here? यहाँ पे क्या है? Air. What is that? Medium. Then air. तो means पहले air है, कहीं पे medium है, कहीं पे air है. It is not like that the whole space is filled. So what would be, or this is the exception and the important, if we insert a dielectric slab in between the plates. So let's suppose we have a dielectric slab in between the plates. So this is the dielectric slab. Okay, so I will write here. What is that? This is the dielectric slab. So the name has been already written. Okay, and if it is now connected with a battery or a cell of potential V. So what we have? Let us consider a parallel plate capacitor. Let us consider a PPC of cross section area capital A, and separation between plates small d. Okay, so we are considering a parallel plate capacitor whose area of the plate is A and the separation between plate is D. Okay, so thus capacitance C would be A efficient naught by D. So this would be the capacitance of the parallel plate capacitor of area A and the separation D. But initially means till now अभी अब तक हम लोगों ने कोई मीडियम का बात नहीं किया है. Okay, so the capacitance would be A efficient naught by D. Now a dielectric slab of thickness small t and dielectric constant K is inserted. What we have done now? We have taken a dielectric slab whose thickness is small t. So what is the small t represents? Small t represents the thickness of the dielectric slab, and the separation between the plate was small d. So the small d was the separation between the plate, and small t is the thickness of that dielectric slab, and the dielectric constant और उस medium का dielectric constant क्या है? K. Means the relative permittivity of that medium is K. Now we have inserted that. अब हम लोगों ने वो dielectric slab इसमें insert कर दिया है, and what is going to happen? Check this out. चलिए इसके बारे में बात करते हैं. So initially, since let's suppose this is your plate number, plate P, and this is plate Q. Okay, so plate P is connected with the positive terminal. So plate P is going to be positively charged. Plate P is going to be positive charge because it is connected to positive terminal, and we all know that it means from the P plate the electrons are going to be extracted. Since the Q plate is connected to the negative plate, that's why it is going to be negatively charged. Or you can say the electron which has been extracted from the P plate are going to transfer to the Q plate. Okay, so initially when there was no dielectric slab, then the electric field in air, or you can say the electric field in between the plates without the medium, जब आपका slab नहीं था तो air में means without the medium, what is the electric field in between the plate? Sigma by efficient naught. And from where this expression comes? Gauss's second application, जहाँ पे आप लोगों ने न्यूमेरिकल किया था, the electric field in between the two identical plates. Since both the plates are identical, that's why their surface charge densities are equal and opposite. So if plus sigma is the surface charge density of P plate, so what would be the surface charge density? Means charge stored per unit area for the second plate is minus sigma. And if it is so, अगर दो plates identical हैं, दोनों का surface charge density equal and opposite है, in that case outside electric field is 0, but there would be electric field in between the plate which is equal to sigma by efficient. बट दिस इज इन एयर, ये किस में है, एयर में है। तो ये तो पहले एयर में लग रहा था। एंड द डायरेक्शन ऑफ इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड इन एयर, द डायरेक्शन ऑफ इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड इन एयर इज फ्रॉम पॉजिटिव टू नेगेटिव। Okay, so now since the direction of electric field is from positive to negative, now if we inserted a dielectric slab, अब हम लोगों ने slab insert कर दिया तो क्या होगा वो check out करते हैं। तो since slab is inserted and slab is neutral aspect, तो slab neutral है, definitely एक neutral body लाके आपने डाल दिया उसमें। So since the P plate is positive, so it will cause the negative charge gathering on the P side, means पॉजिटिव प्लेट की तरफ आपके स्लैब के नेगेटिव चार्ज गैदर होंगे और नेगेटिव प्लेट की तरफ आपके पॉजिटिव चार्जेस गैदर होंगे। एंड व्हाट इज दैट फिनोमेना ऑफ रीअरेंजिंग द चार्ज, वी कॉल दैट फिनोमेना एज अ पोलराइजेशन। व्हाट वी कॉल पोलराइजेशन, दिस इज द टर्म दैट आई हैव डिस्कस्ड अर्लियर ड्यूरिंग द चार्जिंग मेथड, जब हम लोगों ने मेथड्स ऑफ चार्जिंग किए थे। एंड इन दैट वी हैव द थर्ड मेथड ऑफ चार्जिंग वाज चार्जिंग बाय इंडक्शन। सो ड्यू टू दैट चार्ज बॉडीज देयर वुड बी अरेंजमेंट ऑफ द चार्जेस, चार्जेस आर गोइंग टू अरेंज according to their polarity in the neutral body, and this arrangement of charges is called as what? It is called as polarization. So you can note it down, the definition of polarization. It is the phenomena, it is the phenomena of rearranging of charges in dielectric due to, or you can say according to nature of charges, according to nature of charges. So if one side is positive, so negative are going to arrange, another side is negative, तो वहां पे positive gather होंगे, and this phenomena is called as polarization. And the polarization means how much or in what amount of the charges are going to arrange, means जो charges का arrangement है यही polarization है। So कितने charges arrange होंगे, with what crowd the charges are going to arrange, that polarization is being directly proportional to electric field. It is directly proportional to what? Electric field. So external electric field जितना strong होगा, obviously बात है electric field जितना strong होगा, और electric field किसकी वजह से होता है? Electric field is because of the external charges. So more be the stronger electric field, more be, or you can say stronger be the polarization. Polarization उतना ही अच्छा होगा. So that's why higher be the strength of electric field, higher be the polarization amount. And when this proportionality sign removed, there is a symbol come. This symbol look like the X, English alphabet X की तरह दिखाई देता है, but it is not X. Its pronunciation is Xi. Xi. Okay? So its pronunciation is Xi, and the meaning of this Xi is susceptibility. Susceptibility of electric character or electric behavior. So the pronunciation is Xi, and it is called as the susceptibility. Okay, most of you will say, sir, what is the meaning of susceptibility? At that time I will again say, please wait for the some time, because in future we are going to detail study about, there are various terms जो हम लोग किसी भी behavior के बारे में पढ़ने जा रहे हैं, जाएंगे in future, and in those terms there would be a part of susceptibility होगा. Similarly जैसे आज के लेक्चर में हम लोगों ने इलेक्ट्रिक फोर्स के टाइप 1 के न्यूमेरिकल का कॉन्सेप्ट आज आके सीखा है, बट डेफिनेटली वी लर्न दैट. सो आई स्ट्रांगली रिकमेंड यू, प्लीज अभी के लिए इस फॉर्मूले को और इस डेफिनेशन को अपने पास रखिए. इन फ्यूचर वी आर गोइंग टू स्टडी द ससेप्टिबिलिटी इन अ डिटेल्ड मैनर. सो फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल on a side way, किसी भी derivation से पहले on a side way write down the definition of polarization and the formula P is equal to xi into E. Xi, it is not the x. Okay, तो one side उसका थोड़ा सा long होगा, यानी कहते हैं एक लाइन बड़ा होगा उसका. Okay, so what is going to happen? The thing that is going to happen that when a dielectric slab is placed in between the plate, जब भी हम लोग प्लेट के बीच में स्लैब को इंसर्ट करेंगे, there would be a polarization of the charges. And when there is a polarization, जब भी charges का polarization होगा तो charges भी खुद arrange होंगे. So here, what was here? यहाँ पे क्या था? Electric field, but medium was air. So here the electric field of air, or you can say electric field in air. But here we will have the electric field in medium, and the direction of this electric field would be again positive to net. Okay, now if you personally look inside the dielectric slab, अगर आप slab के अंदर देखें, there would be positive on the right hand side and the negative on the left hand side, definitely. तो right hand side की तरफ positive और left की तरफ negative है, and we know what is the direction of electric field, positive to negative. So this electric field is called as polarized electric field. What is called? This is called as polarized electric field. And this polarized electric field means the electric field which is induced. वो electric field जो बना है किसके अंदर? Slab के अंदर. Because of which electric field? Because of the external electric field. So this is the electric field in between the plate. तो ये वाला electric field है plate के बीच में. But this is the electric field which is induced because of the polarization phenomena, and it would be opposite to that. It would be opposite to your external electric field. तो ये हमारी external electric field के opposite होगा. But the net electric field means on the right hand side there is a electric field in air. वो अपना effect इस तरफ दिखा रहा है. But slab के अंदर, inside the slab एक नया इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड बन गया. We call this as a polarized electric field. Polarized because this is the electric field due to the polarization, and this electric field is opposite to what? Our external electric field, जिसकी वजह से वो बना है. So that's why the sum, or you can say the resultant of the both the electric field would be subtraction, और इसी resultant electric field को हम लोग क्या बुलाएंगे? Electric field in medium. And if you remember, if we insert a medium, electric field always decreases. ये बात मैं आपसे बहुत बार डिस्कस कर चुका हूँ, that in medium electric field always decreases. The concept mathematical was, sir, permittivity was inversely proportional to electric field. But there is a theoretical, और आज आपके सामने उसका theoretical reason भी है. तो देखो एक पुरानी चीज अब फिर निकल के आया कि मीडियम डालने से इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड कम क्यों होगा. So if we have positive side here, if we have negative side, so we will have the electric field in this manner. If I insert a medium, अगर मैं medium insert कर देता हूँ, so what is going to be happen? Medium में यहाँ negative charge इकट्ठे होंगे और यहाँ पे positive. So on the positive side negative इकट्ठा होंगे, on the negative side positive gather होंगे, and what we call that phenomena? Polarization. और अब सिंस यहाँ पे चार्जेस का असेंबलिंग हो गया है, तो अब आपका इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड पॉजिटिव से नेगेटिव. आई एम टॉकिंग इनसाइड द मीडियम, अब मैं मीडियम के अंदर बात कर रहा हूँ. तो यानी मीडियम के अंदर एक नया इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड बना, वी कॉल दैट एज अ पोलराइज्ड. बट द डायरेक्शन ऑफ दिस पोलराइज्ड इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड विल बी ऑलवेज अपोजिट टू द एक्सटर्नल इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड. हमेशा आप कहीं पर भी पॉजिटिव ले लो, कहीं पे भी नेगेटिव ले लो, क्योंकि वो हमेशा उसके अपोजिट बिहेवियर में ही पोलराइजेशन शो करेगा. And that's why ये आपका मेन एक्सटर्नल था जिसकी वजह से ये बना, ये वो है जो इंड्यूस हुआ. तो डेफिनेटली दिस एक्सटर्नल इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड इज मैग्नीट्यूडली ग्रेटर एज कंपैरिजन टू पोलराइज्ड इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड. तो इसलिए नेट दिस माइनस दिस, और अगर नेट ये ग्रेटर है तो नेट इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड की डायरेक्शन उधर ही होगा, बट नेट इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड सब्ट्रैक्ट हो गया आएगा बिकॉज़ द एंगल बिटवीन बोथ द वेक्टर इज 180 डिग्री. That's why when the medium is inserted, electric field decreases due to polarization. So that's why we are going to have a new electric field in medium. हमारे पास medium में एक नया electric field होगा EM. फ्रॉम पॉजिटिव टू नेगेटिव। इसके पॉजिटिव से इसके नेगेटिव नहीं, इसके पॉजिटिव से इसके नेगेटिव तक कौन सा इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड है? पोलराइज। एंड दिस EP एंड E एयर का रिजल्टेंट क्या होगा? EM, because this is stronger as comparison to polarized electric field, और that's why we call this electric field in medium। और यहाँ पे वापस से क्या है? Electric field air। So we have air, medium, air। So this is the thing which happens when a slab is inserted। इसका मतलब जब स्लैब इंसर्ट करेंगे तो वहां पे एयर भी होगा, मीडियम भी होगा। एयर में अपना इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड होगा और मीडियम में अपना एक इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड होगा, जिसे हम इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड इन मीडियम बुलाते हैं। So let's start working on this। So now potential in air, potential in air। So let's suppose the potential in air is V1। air को पढ़ते हैं first of all, the air which is in between the plates। तो प्लेट के बीच में एयर वाला स्पेस बचा हुआ है, this one and this one। So we will study only the air। So we all know that magnitudely electric field is equal to V by separation। So what would be the potential? Potential would be electric field into separation। Clear? E is equal to V by D, so that's why V would be E into D। E stands for electric field and D stands for separation। So whose potential we are dealing? We are dealing the potential in air। So we should deal the electric field in air। And what is the separation of air? Air का separation कितना बचा? So D was the complete separation, D पूरा separation था। T is the thickness। तो air में कितना बचा? This and this। So D आपका पूरा separation है, T आपका मीडियम का थिकनेस है, तो एयर क्या बचा? It would be T minus D। Am I clear with this? So this is the potential in air। So similarly, potential in, I'm starting from here, similarly potential in medium और स्लैब। तो मीडियम के अंदर के पोटेंशियल को लेट्स सपोज दैट पोटेंशियल इज V2। सो एयर का पोटेंशियल फाइंड आउट कर लिया। द पोटेंशियल इन मीडियम इज इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड इन मीडियम। एंड व्हाट इज द सेपरेशन ऑफ दैट इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड? मीन जहां जहां पे मीडियम का इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड लग रहा है, दिस वुड बी इनसाइड द मीडियम, और मीडियम का सेपरेशन कितना है? T। नाउ वी ऑल नो दैट electric field in medium is always equal to electric field in air divided by dielectric constant। we know that। हम लोगों ने relative permittivity की definition लिखा हुआ है पहले, and in capacitance we have written the definition, or we have written all the formulas for the what? We have written all the formulas for the dielectric constant or relative permittivity। I again revising, permittivity in medium by permittivity in air, it is the relative permittivity। force in air by force in medium। and in terms of electric field, relative permittivity is equal to electric field in air divided by electric field in medium। so what would be the electric field in medium? It is electric field in air, I will write here, dielectric constant is equal to electric field in air divided by electric field in medium। So what would be the electric field in medium? It would be electric field in air divided by K into T। So this is the potential in medium, this is the potential in air। So net potential, so the net potential is V1 plus V2, and V was the net potential that we supplied across this capacitor। So V1, what was the V1? Electric field in air D minus T, V2 electric field in air by K into T। Okay, so what is the electric field in air and what is the common? If I ask you simple, so you will say what is the common? Sir, electric field in air is common, what left? D minus T plus T by K। Now what is electric field in air? This was the electric field in air। So electric field in air was sigma by efficient naught D। What is that? Negative t plus t by k. Take the negative t as a common. Negative t as a common लेंगे, so it would be 1 minus 1 by k. So we have done in this manner. What is sigma? Sigma stands for charge density. So it is charge per unit area. Sigma is equal to Q by A. So Q by A, efficient not as it is. Okay. If we take D as a common again. Okay. From these two terms, we have taken negative T as a common. Now how many terms we have? We have again two terms. First term is D. And what is the second complete term? T bracket 1 minus 1 by T. Now take the small d as a common. And if we take small d as a common, it would be 1 minus t by d bracket 1 minus 1 by k. Please, while taking the common, जब आप लोग common ले रहे हैं तो basic mathematics पे थोड़ा सा ध्यान रखना. So now we have V is equal to, V stands for net potential, Q stands for the charge, by A efficient not D 1 minus T by D bracket 1 minus 1 by K. Now transfer all the terms on the other side and take the V on the denominator. तो V को अगर denominator में लेके जाते हैं तो क्या बचेगा? Q by V. If I take the V in the denominator of Q and rest of things को यहाँ पे लेके जाइए तो A efficient not goes up divided by D goes down, and this whole term which is multiplying with this, it will also goes in the divide. 1 minus T by D bracket 1 minus 1 by K. Clear? What is Q by V? We all know that charge by potential. So charge by potential is called as capacitance. Q by V, it is called as capacitance. But it is the capacitance when पोटेंशियल एयर में भी लग रहा है और पोटेंशियल मीडियम में भी लग रहा है. इसका मतलब हमारे पास एयर भी है बिटवीन द प्लेट्स और हमारे पास मीडियम भी है. एंड एयर एंड मीडियम, इफ वी हैव बोथ द प्रॉपर्टीज, इट मींस व्हाट वी added the dielectric slab. So you will say capacitance, but when slab is inserted is equal to what? A efficient not by D. Only look at that. A efficient not by D. What is A efficient not by D? It is the capacitance before inserting the slab. So you can say capacitance in air. And what left? 1 minus T by D bracket 1 minus 1 by. And this is the expression when the capacitance means it is the expression for the capacitance of the PPC when dielectric slab is inserted. When not the complete, आपने मीडियम तो डाला है, but that medium is not fully covering the space. वो मीडियम पूरे स्पेस को फिल नहीं कर रहा है. That medium is only covering a small space. केवल एक छोटे से यानी T thickness को कवर कर रहा है जो D से हमेशा स्मॉल ही होगा. और डेफिनेटली here T always less than D. Means the thickness of the slab should be less than D. Less होना चाहिए. अभी के लिए तो less के बारे में बात करते हैं. Done? So this is a lengthier है, थोड़ा lengthy है बेटा. You have to do it practice. तो जो भी आपको 1 day के gap के बाद next video मिलता है तो after doing with the lecture, this is the expression जिस पे मैं आपको कहूँगा कि you have to do a practice 2 to 3 times. कम से कम आपको करना है. A little bit more. But it would be very much easy if you understand the diagram. Air, medium, dielectric constant K, and finally we will find out the potential in air, we will find out the potential in medium, net potential, since it is a what, which quantity, scalar, we will add, we will take some common, we will use the previous formula, sigma by efficient naught, we will use the concept of sigma, we will use the concept of Q by V, we will use the concept of A efficient naught by D. Means in this derivation we have used a lot of previous concept. हमने बहुत सारे पुराने concept use किए, like E is equal to V by D, like E is equal to sigma by efficient naught, like net potential is equal to V1 by V2, net concept is sigma is equal to Q by A, next concept is A efficient naught by D. So बहुत सारी पुरानी चीजों को आप लोगों ने use किया इसके अंदर, and that's why this makes this derivation a very much important part. So the final derivation, if I say it is not इनकरेक्ट टू से द फाइनल डेरिवेशन टाइप ऑफ कॉन्सेप्ट. डेरिवेशन अभी न्यूमेरिकल और छोटे छोटे पॉइंट्स और हैं, बट डेरिवेशन पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू से दिस इज अ फाइनल ऑफ कैपेसिटेंस. And final derivation of capacitance, along with I will say the final derivation of electrostats. In electrostats, this is our final expression. Derivation point of view से हमारा final है. इसके बाद हमारा कोई नहीं है. इसके बाद हमारे छोटे छोटे पॉइंट्स हैं जो हम लोग नेक्स्ट वीडियो में कंप्लीट करके इस कैपेसिटेंस को कवर करके कंप्लीट करने का कोशिश करेंगे. So hope you will get it and please note it down in a quick manner. Done? Okay. So since you all have noted down the capacitance when dielectric slab is inserted. So we have the final expression of the capacitance when the slab is inserted of thickness T in between the plates. So what is the expression we got? C slab is equal to capacitance in air divided by 1 minus T by D bracket 1 minus 1 by T. Then now we are going to make some case related to that. Case 1. Okay, first case, if T is equal to D. As I mentioned you here that the thickness of the slab means what is the thickness of that slab. Thickness word means we are talking about the horizontal thickness, not the vertical. पीछे की तरफ कितना इससे मैटर नहीं कर रहा. वी आर टॉकिंग अबाउट दिस थिकनेस. ओके, हॉरिजॉन्टल के बारे में बात कर रहे हैं. इफ द थिकनेस जनरली दैट थिकनेस इज ऑलवेज लेस देन द डी. डी मीन द सेपरेशन, उससे हमेशा छोटा ही रहता है. तभी तो एयर और मीडियम दोनों आएंगे. बट व्हाट विल हैपन इफ टी इज इक्वल टू डी. तो व्हाट इज द मीनिंग ऑफ टी इज इक्वल टू डी? मीन द थिकनेस ऑफ स्लैब इज एक्जेक्टली इक्वल टू द सेपरेशन. इट मींस द होल स्पेस इज फिल्ड विद द मीडियम. पूरा स्पेस मीडियम से भर दिया. अब when the whole space is filled with the medium, let us find out. So C slab जब आपने T D के बराबर है तो C air it would be 1 minus D by D bracket 1 minus 1 by K. If you solve this capacitance in air D by D 1, and if I open the bracket it would be 1 minus 1 plus 1 by K. This 1 cancel with the 1 minus 1 0. What left? Only 1 by K. And if only 1 by K is left at the denominator, that K will go up. And what would be the C slab? It would be K times of capacitance in it. और ये चीज भी हम लोग ऑलरेडी पढ़ चुके हैं एट द स्टार्टिंग. जब ये एक्सप्रेशन मैंने जस्ट स्टार्ट किया था उससे पहले आपको लिखा था इन एयर इट इज A efficient not by D, but in medium when the medium is fully filled it would be A efficient not by D into K. And what is A efficient not by D? Capacitance in air. So when the medium is fully filled, capacitance becomes K times. Always K times बढ़ जाता. But the same thing we are going to prove. यही चीज हम लोग prove कर सकते हैं but by using the C slab expression. I hope you got it. Clear? That if this T is equal to D, और अगर ये T D के बराबर हो जाता है, it means medium is fully filled, completely fill कर दिया है medium आप लोगों ने. So this is our first case. Now the second case that I want to discuss with you, case 2. If metal or conductor is inserted. So from the starting I am saying what we are going to insert. We are going to insert a dielectric slab. Dielectric word means insulator. So we are going to insert a insulating piece. Insulating material डाल रहे हैं उनके अंदर जिसका thickness less than DA. Case 2, if we replace that insulating, अगर हम उस insulating material की जगह पे कोई metal और a conductor डाल दे तो क्या होगा? So we all know that for metal or for conductor, what is the dielectric constant? Infinity. Remember in the first or second lecture we discussed about that when we insert a metal, for the metal the relative permittivity or dielectric constant is infinity. And if it is so, what would be the new formula? C slab is equal to C air 1 minus T by D bracket 1 minus 1 by infinity. What is 1 by infinity? Because here the k is infinity for matter. 1 by infinity, it is 0. 1 minus 0, it would be 1. What left we have? Only 1 minus t by d. And if we take the LCM, so LCM would be d, so it would be d minus t, and that d will go up. So this would be the final expression when a metal or a conductor of thickness t is inserted. जब आप उसके अंदर एक कंडक्टर ऐड कर दे, कितना थिकनेस का? t थिकनेस का, but that t is less than d. Okay, वो अलग बात है, अभी भी t d से कम है. If teacher say if I insert a metal, मैंने metal insert किया और वो भी fully insert किया, तो अब आपके पास दो conditions हो गई. You are inserting the metal, it means k is infinite. And if you are fully inserting it, it means t is equal to d. फिर उसके बाद वो अपना वर्क आप अपने अकॉर्डिंग कर सकते हैं. So these are the two cases जो आप लोगों को डील करने हैं, आप लोगों को समझने हैं, related to the when the dielectric slab is inserted in the plates. Clear with that? So please note it down, both the relations. Okay, just related to that, without not taking that much time, so just related to that, there are two numericals, one or two numericals that you are going to get in your snapshot. I hope and I am pretty confident that if you have this expression, if you understood the expression or if you understood the concept, you can easily go through that numerical. So first of all, try by yourself the numerical which are going to be in your snapshot, जो अभी आपको मिलने वाले हैं, तो उन दोनों numericals को try कीजिए, 2, 3 जितने भी हैं, try them, try to solve them, complete your answer. If you found any doubt, again do not hesitate to ask. मेरे WhatsApp नंबर आप जानते हैं, in the comment box कहीं पर भी आप mention कीजिए so that you can easily get through these concepts. So here in today's lecture we completed our last and the final derivative part, or the you can say the derivation concept of the capacitance, and along with that, since it is the last of the capacitance, we can say it is the last of the electrostats. एक large unit है. So before that I am reminding, since it is the end point, तो आप लोग वापस से end point है तो आप थोड़ा सा time spare कीजिए. 1 or 2 lectures और चलेंगे इस पे, so that we can practice on the numerical. Doubts पूछना शुरू कीजिए, because there are 1 or 2 test series जो मैं आप लोगों तक provide करवाऊंगा, जो आप लोग खुद अपने आप with your patience, with your 100% loyalty, ईमानदारी से आप लोग उसे complete करेंगे. Okay? So इस situation से हमें overcome करना है. तो वही वाली बात है, चीटिंग करके भी अगर आप उस टेस्ट सीरीज को करोगे, so it would not benefit you. So we have to do that. So please, it's Wednesday, आज Wednesday है. In this lecture जो भी ये डेट टाइम है वो आप तक पहुंचता रहता है. So hopefully अब आप लोगों के पास within 4 I can say 1 week you can take the 1 week. So we have the 1 week time, आपके पास पूरा 1 week टाइम है. इस पूरे 1 week टाइम में अपने पूरे इलेक्ट्रोस्टैट्स को वापस से रिवाइज करो, गो थ्रू जाओ, because I am going to provide you the test series at the end of the 1 week. एक हफ्ते के बाद आपका टेस्ट सीरीज है, आपको टेस्ट मिल जाएंगे 2 इलेक्ट्रोस्टैट्स के, and you have to go with that. Okay, so please अभी से ही पढ़ना शुरू कर दीजिए. Okay, so write down the 2 cases, the 2 numericals जो आपको स्नैपशॉट में मिले हैं, आप उन्हें कंप्लीट करेंगे. Thank you very much.